Earlier this year, I made a post asking folks, do they think after 16 years Malaysia has changed me? And I gotta be honest with you, back then, I didn't necessarily recognize the change. But then, I started to channel my inner Tupac. What do I mean by that? Man, Tupac was all about that life. It was all about that thug life. And if there's one thing that he talked about in that mantra, man, he said, don't talk about it, be about it. If you're gonna talk about it, you better be about it. Now, don't worry, man. I'm not gonna start rapping, throwing up signs. I damn sure ain't wearing a bandana. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just that, man, I was denying something all along. Past 16 years in Malaysia, has it changed me? Now it's 17 years. And guess what? Honestly, I was lying to you guys before. I've known it changed me. But for 14 years, I've always been about that Sarong life. This right here, boy. I was on AgaEatsKL podcast earlier this year also. And man, you guys at Aga channel, you guys are fantastic. We got almost 200,000 views on that post. I'm gonna put it here, the link. But she asked me a question. If there's one thing I miss out of Malaysia, one thing I could not live without after Malaysia. And there's two things I forgot to mention. One was that damn bidet. Of course, going to your country now, if I visit your country, if you don't have a bidet, I'm kind of questioning whether or not I'm going to go or not. But this right here, this right here, this right here, I ain't never leaving home without it, ever. Because I'm all about that Sarong life. So, man, where was I? Where was I? Right. All right. So let's talk about that thug life for a second. Now, as I said before, don't get, y'all don't get uncomfortable. Relax. I'm not about to start rapping. I'm not gonna throw up any signs, and definitely, I don't rock that bandana. That's just never been my style, never been my thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Man, some of y'all pulled that shit off nicely. Keep at it. Uh, but I actually like showing my bald head, actually. But my man Tupac, he had a mantra. Tupac to me was, man, was just not a lyrical genius, but he was a best rapper entertainer for me growing up in my adult life. But whether you loved him or hate him, the man stood on one thing, and that was, man, don't talk about it, be about it. And that's important because people only know the phrase. They don't know the life behind it. Which brings me to Malaysia. Some of y'all might remember my post I did earlier this year asking if 16 years of living in Malaysia, has it changed me? And I said I didn't think it did. And then I did a little cheeky, little performance out there at the pool deck, which I opened up with here. But, you know what, man? Now it's 17 years in, and I'm no longer going to run away from the notion that Malaysia, all of it's good, bad, and ugly, which mostly there's no bad or ugly for me. There's only a lot of positive, a lot of good, just washed all over me. And yeah, man, it has changed me because, you know, I'm all about that sarong life. I mean, you guys don't, you guys don't know anything about it. Most of you don't know anything about it. Some of you that do know about it, you've only talked about it or you've only seen it at afar. But today, I'm correcting that record. 17 years in Malaysia absolutely has changed me. And this is when I officially accept that sarong life. Most people don't talk about sarong life. They hear about it. They see it on Instagram. They buy one on vacation and wear it twice, and suddenly they're cultural experts. Some of y'all are fakers. Some of y'all are posers. Sarong once at the beach, one for just a selfie mode, hashtag island vibes. Then it disappears in the drawer forever. But for me, nah. I've been about that sarong life for 14 years. Ever since my little OG, my mother-in-law, introduced me to Pa Sarong. Hey, rest in peace, Pa. Hey, once you cross over, there's no going back. No joke. Pa Sarong has changed my life 14 years ago. Liberating. It's about comfort. It's about not trying to impress anybody. It's about knowing who you are and being cool with it. And y'all know I'm very cool with mine. That's the real thug life, is being secure. Secure enough to not explain yourself. Secure enough not to perform for the internet. Secure enough to show up as you are. That's growth. That's maturity. That's Malaysia working on me over and over and over again over time. And that's why I'm doing this video. This moment, this Sarong era, is a facelift to the iBallin channel. It isn't a new channel. It's the same iBallin that you know, you've grown with. It's just more grown up. It's more grounded. It's more international. Starting January 1st, I'm going to turn up the volume. We'll talk about competition, sports, arts, creativity, building something from nothing, community, living well without pretending to be rich, and purpose. Y'all think that I'm trying to be somebody. I'm only being me. And this is it. It's all about that Sarong life. This channel is about the long game. Over the next 5 years, you'll see stories that matter. People starting late and still winning. Cultures crossing together without apology. If you're here for authenticity, then stay. If you're here for perfection, nah, keep stepping. This ain't for you. But if you're here trying to figure life out, yeah, all you guys you're all welcome to this channel. And if you're just here to judge the Sarong, you, like everybody else, you'll get over it. So yeah, Malaysian has changed me. More grounded, more comfortable, and definitely more comfortable in the sarong. In fact, I might be too comfortable in the sarong because I want to wear this damn thing out to every single engagement, every event. But you know, my wife is bringing me back down to grounded reality. But listen, guys, this is iBallin. The same heart, same clear purpose, less explaining. We kick everything off January 1st. But until then, I've been about it. Don't get that twisted. Good luck, guys. Doo-doo-doo.